So just want to take a couple minutes and review this Leadership Skills for New and Seasoned Managers by Rigoberto Colmenares Nunez. So this is obviously for leaders. I'm a leader, school leader. So a couple things before you jump in. There are some QR codes that you can leave a review on the Amazon page. Obviously, if you purchase it from Amazon, it's self-published. And I really like the way that it's structured. So I want to go through and highlight a few things that I like, to read a couple quotes and go through it that way. So, like a lot of leadership books, there are some practical things that Rigoberto puts in here that are actionable and you can use tomorrow, right? Whether you're in education or business or a doctor's office, a dental's office, any type of leadership position that you're in, you can use some of these practical tips. So I'm going to share some of those that I highlighted after going through it. So if I'm reading while I'm looking at it, that's because I'm reading through it. So one of the things that I really, really like is about emotional intelligence, right? So it's crucial to have emotional intelligence to be an effective leader. Understanding employees' emotions and motivations is essential for executives in assessing their performance, and this is where emotional intelligence comes in. This strategy encourages leadership, development, innovation, and originality beyond just efficiency, timelessness, productivity, and other things. Effective leaders have a deep understanding of emotional intelligence. And then he goes and he outlines some of those things. I'm just going to briefly kind of read through this. So one of those is self-awareness, being aware of where you're at, whether that's keeping a journal, slowing down, paying attention. The next one is self-regulation. And then knowing your core values and when you are not willing to break those, but also knowing the core values of others. Then the next one is holding yourself accountable, and then practicing being calm. If you're in any kind of leadership position, you'll know that things are going to happen where you're going to be basically pressed with your emotions. So I like that one. Sorry, let me look through here and look at the next couple things that I have marked. So one of the ones that I really liked was chapter 4. Which talks about articulating with clear communication and expectations. It's really hard for people to meet your expectations if they don't know what they are and if they're not clearly laid out. And so some of the things that he lays out is communication is critical. It's better to over communicate than under communicate, because then it doesn't leave any room for error. And basically, you don't want to leave expectations unspoken. If you have these unspoken expectations, then people will not meet what you have, and then you'll be frustrated, and it causes this cycle to go through, and he kind of explains that. And then he talks a little bit about the Eisenhower matrix, if you've seen it before, right, where it's important, not important, urgent, not urgent, and kind of the 4 quadrants. If you've never seen that before, you want to pick it up, because he does a breakdown of the Eisenhower matrix. So in the last part that I really, really liked, I liked a lot of this, but one of the ones that I wanted to point out specifically for this video is empowering others through delegation and coaching. And when you have a team where coaching is important, he talks about these practical things, right? Is you get to know your employees because you're coaching them. It creates a sense of, and not even a sense, but it creates transparency in the team that you're on, because everybody knows that you're kind of going around and seeing what's happened, and you can clarify and communicate with your direct reports what's happening. It also helps with collaboration, and you can celebrate success with everybody if you're coaching them, and it also builds mutual trust among your team. So those are some of my favorite parts of the book. Again, here's the full image here. This is Leadership Skills for New and Seasoned Managers. And then at the end, he gives you this kind of quick hit. I want to make sure I read it right because I really liked it. It was the 21 top tips to build self-confidence fast, and that you can just implement right then. So again, here's the final look at the book, orange, black, and your author right here, Rigoberto Colmenares Nunez. It's available on Amazon, obviously. So